Okay, so here, what do I want to do? Well, you want to get the 2x plus 12 to the 2/3 by itself. So how do we go about doing that? I'm going to add 3 to both sides. 2x plus 12 to the 2/3 equals 16. Again, I want to get rid of that 2/3, so I'm going to raise it to the 3/2 on both sides, which means that I'm going to do the square root of 16, and whatever I get is to the third. Remember, the denominator is the index. Gives me 2x plus 12. And how do I clean that up? Well, the square root of 16 is 4. 4 to the third equals 2x plus 12. And so 2x plus 12 equals 64. And we're going to solve this. So we're going to get x by itself. So subtract 12. And divide by 2. X is 26. Okay, so this one's a little bit more complicated than the previous one, so I'm going to go ahead and check this. So if I plug it back in, we have 2 times 26 plus 12 to the 2/3 minus 3. Is it 13? I don't know. Let's find out. 2 times 26 is 52 plus 12 to the 2/3 minus 3. Does it equal 13? This gives me 64 to the 2/3 minus 3 equals 13. 64 raised to the 2/3 means I'm going to do the cubed root because the denominator is 3. So what times what is 64? That's 4 squared minus 3, which is 13. And so 4 squared is 16 minus 3 is 13. So 13 is 13. Okay? So please, right here, make sure you're clear on this. I am doing the cubed root of 64, which is 4. Then, because I have a squared here, I'm doing 4 squared, which is 16. And that's how I'm getting that 16 there. So the denominator says what number times itself 3 times gives me, what do I get when I do that? In this case, obviously it's 4, and then the numerator is what times what gives me 4. And you don't have to do it in that order. It's just a whole lot easier to ask yourself what times what is 64 than doing 64 times 2 and asking yourself the same question afterwards. All right, that one's a little more nasty. We ended up getting the right answer regardless. So hopefully that makes sense and you're a happy person and you'll enjoy doing the next problem.